Hi, I want to talk about customizing your cost of services accounts. So these are specific to a service-based business. As a service-based business, you want to have accounts set up specifically for your cost of services. So those are costs associated with you offering your service. It could be things like contractors that you hire for your projects, to work on your projects. It could be materials that you're using on those projects. So we want to line our cost of service accounts up with the various buckets that we've used for income. And I'll show you an example. But what we want to start to be able to do is see our income by income type, by the buckets we've chosen, and then our cost of services by those same buckets so that we can start to understand profitability by service line. So let's take an example of a marketing firm. And I've already set up the income accounts for this marketing firm. You can see under services income here. And then we have three main service lines: branding, digital content, and website creation. So I have an income account set up for each service offering. Now we're going to line our cost of service accounts up with those income accounts. So let's go up to the top here and create our first account. We're going to use cost of goods sold. There's no cost of service option in QuickBooks. And then we'll use other cost of services here. And I like to keep the COS at the front, so cost of services, and then I'll do one for our first income type, which is branding. And then I'll just create two more. This is other cost of services, keep the COS, one for website creation, and our last one is digital content. So now if we scroll down to our cost of services section, we'll see that we have cost of service accounts for each income type. So once you start to populate costs into these accounts, you'll be able to run a profit and loss, and you'll see your income by type at the top, and then you'll see your cost of services by type right below it. And you could easily create some custom reports that would allow you to see the profitability by service line. So that's really good information, of course, to see how your services are performing. And I would probably just take one more step for this business and add a few sub-accounts under each cost of service account just to get a little more information. So let's take an example. Let's say with digital content, you're hiring contractors that are social media managers to help run this digital content. So you might want to have a bucket for that so you can see how much you're spending on those social media managers. So quickly, we'll go up to the top, create a new account, and it would also be a cost of goods sold account under the same detail type. And then I would just call it social media managers. This is a cost I want to keep my eye on. So we'll put it as a sub account under the digital content cost of services account. So let's scroll down and see what that looks like. So now we have our main cost of services, digital content, but then we also have more detail about some of the types of expenses that fall under this bucket. So I urge you to build out your cost of service accounts, customize them to fit your business, and you'll get some really good information on your reports.